Okay, I'm gonna say something that might offend the millennial girl boss era just a little bit. You don't need a pink office. You definitely don't need another planner. You don't need another rebrand. You don't need another set of Canva graphics. You need a business that actually makes money. That's about it. Because a lot of you didn't leave corporate just to recreate the same cage with worse pay and no benefits. Who wants that? For a decade, we were sold a version of entrepreneurship that looks good, but didn't hold up financially. And it's time to change. It was aesthetics, it was vibes, it was female empowerment, female founder, but empowerment without the economics is a hobby, and that's okay if that's your game. But I'm tired of watching smart women build these beautiful businesses that don't pay them and seeing them feel the shame of that. Unfortunately, I see this all the time, especially with women who have come out of corporate. You're smart, you're super capable. You can execute just about anything, but you've been trained to prioritize looking productive and looking impressive over being profitable. You haven't even needed to know what profitability was. So you spent weeks perfecting a brand before you've proven that anyone will actually buy the thing. There's a difference between girl bossing and being a CEO. The girl boss era trained you to focus on the feeling of being in charge. But real independence, it's about control. Control over your time, your revenue, control over how your business runs without you being glued to it. And here's the part nobody's really glamorizing on Instagram because you can't. Making money is actually kind of boring. It's not sexy, but it's what works. Tax strategies for how much of your money you can actually keep. Systems so that your business can run while you travel and be with your kids. Margins, are you making 80% or barely scraping 20? That's a big difference. If your business requires you to be on 24/7 just to look successful, you didn't escape corporate. You just built a prettier cage. The reason this transition between corporate and entrepreneurship is feeling so hard is because corporate trains you to do busy work. Meetings, decks, messages, constant activity, constant responses. But CEOs don't get paid for activity. They get paid for leverage and results. So while you're tweaking your logo for the third time or messing around with your bio on Instagram, a real CEO is asking, what is my customer worth? How do I increase that number? How do I make this process repeatable? They're looking at the macro systems. If you want to think like a CEO, you need to start replacing these behaviors immediately. And I know that it's hard. I've been there. 1, stop spending 4 hours on Canva graphics or any kind of marketing graphic. Start spending 4 hours on solving a problem that people will pay for. Stop saying yes to every coffee chat and start charging for strategy. Don't be available 24/7. Setting your terms as a strategic partner is part of being a CEO. Because here's the shift. Your accessibility does not increase your value. Your boundaries do. And that is a huge difference from being an employee to being a leader. You don't need to hustle harder. You need to decide who you are in this new space. Are you building a business that looks successful because it feels productive and you're trying to prove something? Or one that actually pays you and gives you freedom and control? Because these are two very different identities and two different strategies. Just make a choice. One of them will burn you out and the other will get you the soft life, but you have to work hard first. If you want to start a business and not play business, trust me when I say you can build something incredible that actually works without you having to fake girl boss. I don't want you out here pretending like everything is fine when it's not. Subscribe so we can get it done together. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to turn your LinkedIn into a high value landing page, something to actually start getting you in the energy of being in the CEO mindset. Your expertise is finally going to start paying you the way that it should.